But we should really just take a moment here and look at this. Pollsters predicted that Hillary Clinton was going to have not just a victory, but that she was going to win an electoral landslide. Not only is that not happening, it is entirely possible that Donald Trump is truly redrawing the map the way that he said he was going to.
This is the biggest political upset since Pharaoh tried to drive the Jews into the Red Sea. I mean, it is an electoral upset of magnificent proportions. Nobody saw it coming. To blame people, who said that Hillary was going to win for missing this would be to blame every single pollster in America.
The most important thing to know about this map is right now this is where we see the battleground, which means that if you watch Donald Trump's number here, he can win Florida, he can win North Carolina, and he can win Ohio and still be short.
Much of an idiot as Donald Trump has turned out to be, what makes me sad is that when he loses in a massive, massive, massive landslide.
Will it be? That was my next question. Will it be a massive landslide?
It will be the biggest landslide in history. But the reason why...
Go back in time. This was the state of play September 26th, the first presidential debate at Hofstra on Long Island. CNN poll of polls, a statistical dead heat. Donald Trump was moving up. Some national polls actually showed him ahead at that point, but the average was a 2-point Clinton lead, 43-41. That was September 26th, the first debate. Look at where we are today. What a dramatic change. A 9-point Clinton lead in the national polls. This is unheard of.
2016, and the title of this rant will be, The Polls Aren't Skewed. Trump Will Lose. Now,
states are key battleground states. As of tonight, if the election were tonight, in the average of polls, even if it's a razor-thin lead, this is how it would go down. Hillary Clinton would pick up Nevada, Colorado, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Virginia, North Carolina, and Florida. Donald Trump would win as of tonight in the average of polls, Arizona and Georgia, although Georgia's close. That's the map. Look at the math. 347 Electoral College votes for Hillary Clinton, 191 for Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton would win the presidency with a landslide Electoral College win as of tonight.
She has tremendous advantages.
Trump and St. Augustine accused pollsters of overstuffing their surveys with liberals.
They're polling Democrats. The system is corrupt and it's rigged and it's broken, and we're going to change it.
In Florida, the Real Clear Politics average of recent polls shows Trump trailing by 4 points. Nationally, Clinton's average lead is 5.
Early voting.
1992. Again, Donald Trump could still take Georgia, but Hillary Clinton certainly has a chance to flip Georgia.
I really think that we're going to have a tremendous victory. And you know what? If I didn't think that, I wouldn't say it. I'd say, well, we're going to be fighting hard. Now, we will be fighting hard, but I believe we're winning. I actually think we're winning. I don't even think it's a question of we're going to try and win.
Okay, so that was Donald Trump saying that he's going to win the election in 12 days, but there's this flurry of new polls that show both Trump and Hillary Clinton making gains in the polls.
And Donald Trump has been at the game of subtraction throughout this particular general election contest. He has subtracted what should be his support with women voters. He's subtracted what ought to be the percentage of Latino voters that he would have in this race. And meanwhile, Hillary Clinton's been hard at work at the addition. She has gained on him in women voters, in Anglo voters, in Latino voters. And as a consequence of that, that's why you're seeing the numbers that you're seeing.
And in a sign of just how extraordinary this race has become, it appears that even the solid red state of Texas may be in play. A new poll shows that Hillary Clinton is now within 3 points of Donald Trump.
Florida, Nevada now moving to toss-up, and that seems like away from Clinton. Donald Trump has to win every yellow state there that you see, and it's still not enough. He's
just terrific. So, yeah, Michigan, we strongly believe, and if you look at any of the objective prognosticators like 538 or the Upshot, they're giving it, between a 75 and 90% chance of going Hillary Clinton.
15 days is always a sprint for undecided and swing voters. But today, Trump was picking a fight with pollsters. Brett.
It's the ultimate political numbers cruncher. He called 49 out of 50 states in 2008, ran the table in 2012. So we're going to get your forecast now for 2016. You deal in probabilities. So what are the odds you're putting on the race right now?
So right now we have Hillary's about a 75 or an 80% favorite. We have different versions of the forecast you can look at. So
here's red. We could see the opposite happening with Hillary Clinton having a double-digit lead nationally. But it's not just North Carolina. It's not just Georgia. Look at this. This came out just about 2 hours ago. Kansas, one of the most Republican states in the country. The margin here was more than 20 points for Mitt Romney in 2012. Donald Trump leading by just 5 points.